Good morning, class. I want you to pick up pieces of papers and arrange chairs properly. Please remain standing for our opening prayer. So, can anyone here volunteer to lead us in prayer? Yes, Ashley, please proceed in front. Amen. So, class, may I know if anyone is absent for today? Good job, class. You have perfect attendance. So, to enhance our learning experience, I have created a set of classroom rules that I would like for you all to observe during my class. So, first, pick up pieces of papers. Second, arrange chairs properly. Third, no cell phones allowed during my class. And lastly, please raise your hands if you want to add. So, class, let's recall on your previous lesson. So, I have a question. What is an homogeneous mixture? Yes, Abby? Alright, so homogeneous is a mixture which the composition is uniform throughout the mixture. So how about heterogeneous mixture? Yes, Alex? Yes, that's correct. So opposite to what Abby said, heterogeneous mixture is not uniform throughout the mixture. So I have here a scrambled word. Let's see who can guess the word correctly. But before that, let's analyze its definition first. A blank is a type of mixture in which one substance is dissolved into another. What do you think is it? Kindly raise your hands if you want to answer. Okay, Miko, what's the answer? Correct. So the right answer is solution. Alright, so before we formally start with our lesson for today, here is our learning objectives. So first, identify the components of a solution. Second, describe and explain unsaturated and saturated solutions. Third, prepare saturated and unsaturated solutions. And lastly, cite some health benefits of saturated and unsaturated solutions. Alright, so class, have you ever wondered how we use solutions in our daily lives? Can anyone here tell their personal experience? Yes, Gwen? Very good, nice example. So we use solutions in making a lemonade. So I have prepared a video for all of you to watch. I want you to pay attention and observe what happens when salt is mixed with water. After that, I want you to answer the following questions and write it on a one whole sheet of paper. I will only give you 5 minutes to answer, and once you're done, kindly submit your papers in front. Now you may start.
Okay, class, now we're in our hands-on exploration. This time, we're going to explore solubility by creating our own solutions. Are you guys excited? Okay, that's great. So, I've already divided you into three groups, and each group has a set of materials to work with, and you'll have different amounts of solute and solvent to work with. So, this time, I'll be distributing the materials. Group 1, please get your materials. Group 2 and Group 3. Alright. So, in your groups, you'll be adding different amount of solute to your solvent and observing what happens. So, make sure, guys, to record any changes you see. Okay. So, I'll be giving you 10 minutes to do this activity. Is everyone ready? Okay, you may start. Alright, class. Time's up. Now, this time, let's discuss what you found. I want someone or group representative from each group to please present your observations here in front. Great observation, class. Now, anyone can tell me what it means when a solution is saturated? Correct. A saturated solution is when solvent can't dissolve any more solute, while the unsaturated solution is when more solute can still dissolve. So, good job, everyone. Okay, class, so now we're going to do the steer me experiment. So, listen to me first. Before doing the experiment, I want you to read carefully the procedures where each group will add sugar to water and observe at what point the sugar no longer dissolves. So, please record your observations and answer the guiding question I provided. Okay, so everyone ready? Is everyone ready? Okay, you may start the experiment. Okay, class, remember to write down at what point the sugar stopped dissolving, okay? So what are you noticing, group 3? Oh, so you added 6 teaspoons of sugar? Excellent. That's your saturation point. Now, class, let's wrap up by discussing your answers to the guiding questions. So, anyone can share their thoughts on why the sugar stopped dissolving? Okay, it reached its saturation point. Exactly. Well done, everyone. You've done a fantastic job on exploring and understanding the solubility today.
So we're going to dive deeper into our understanding of solutions, particularly in unsaturated and saturated solutions. We'll use a concept mapping activity to visually represent and connect the key terms and concepts you've learned. So for your activity, in pairs or small groups, create the concept maps on the large paper provided. Use markers and be creative in how you organize the terms and the relationships. Think about which terms are directly related and how they connect to each other. So, start. So, great job today, everyone. Concept mapping is a fantastic way to visually organize complex information, like the concepts of unsaturated and saturated solutions. Remember to review your concept maps later to solidify your understanding. So now you'll be doing a home-based experiment to deepen your understanding of saturated and unsaturated solutions. By creating a saturated salt solution at home, you can observe firsthand how these concepts apply in real life. You'll report your findings in our next class to discuss what you observed and learned. So please watch the YouTube video link that I will be sending so that you have a guide and how to do it properly. So prepare these materials on the experiment. Table salt, water, measuring spoon or cups, clear glass or container, and lastly, pen and paper for your recording observations. As you conduct the experiment, make observations about what you see is happening. Record the amount of salt you added until the solution became saturated. Note any changes in the appearance of behavior of the water as you added salt. In our next class, you will share your findings from the experiment. Be prepared to discuss, first, how you determined when the solution became saturated. Second, what you observe about the behavior of the salt and water during the process. And lastly, how this experiment helps us understand unsaturated and saturated solutions. Remember to clean up your materials and keep your observations safe for our discussion in the next class. Have fun experimenting and I look forward to hearing about your discoveries.